In this video, we are talking about what's right behind me right here, and that is the Hennessy Outdoors Ultimat. And this is a mat that can stick on your carpet on the front deck of your boat, which I thought was a really cool idea. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little skeptical because I'm like, fishermen, we're all used to, your carpet. You're used to what you have. I decided to give it a try, and I was really, really happy with the feel of it, how it looks. I think everything about it I'm a fan of. This is something that I'm gonna get put on my boat year after year. At first, I thought this was something that you're gonna have to remove your carpet to get put on. It was gonna be a hassle, but no, this is actually sticks on top of your boat carpet. You got an older rig or a newer rig like I do, you don't have to pull up your carpet. You can leave it on, really change the appearance and the feel of your boat. Instead of getting your boat recarpeted, this is honestly a way cheaper route. And it looks really cool, it feels good. This Ultimat up here is, you can see right here, it's raised up. And at first I was thinking, man, I don't know if this, how is this gonna feel if I haven't tripped over it. That was my number one concern was, man, I'm gonna trip over this. This is raised up, but it's amazing that whatever you think, it usually just doesn't come true. And I have not even thought about tripping over this. It's not a big step by any means, but it is raised. But that's just for, the padding, and the feel of it is really, really nice when you're standing on the front deck. And if you're a barefoot fisherman, or like me, I just wear shoes, I can honestly tell a difference just how I feel at the end of the day. I really feel like that my feet haven't hurt, it just seems to be comfortable to me. That's my first initial thoughts. Another cool thing about this, when it rains, are these things gonna really, get soaking wet? Well, it almost repels the water. This water right here, when it pours and it gets soaking wet, this dries up like really quick. I don't know how it does. You can see how it kind of repels off there, but that'll be dry in probably about a minute or two. Probably when this video is over, it'll already be dried up and you won't even know there was water there. You can customize these. Like you see right here, I got all this customized. Or you can get, the generic, whatever they have on their website, where there may be a Phoenix Ranger logo. You can get your own logo put in there. And it's just really a cool idea. They had Carl Jochimsen's boat in there, and the bottom of this, when they pull it up, it doesn't leave any residue. They stuck it on their shop wall. You can go into Hennessy Outdoors and see Carl's whole rig from last year, and they stuck it on the wall, and it's still sticking there. You pull your carpet up, it looks brand new. So the Ultimat, in my opinion, is a win. If you have a John boat, it's a great idea and this is something you're interested in, to bring your a bay boat, even a saltwater boat, it doesn't matter what it is, to bring it in so they can measure it. I can help you out. If this is something you're gonna buy, I can get you a 10% off code. I'm gonna put it in the description of this video. If you wanna stick it on yourself, that's what a lot of guys have been doing. They've been getting these Ultimats and sticking it on the front of their boat, placing it on the front of the boat. I shouldn't say sticking, but they're placing it on the front of the boat. No problem. Kind of a do-it-your-own thing. But if you're in the area, swing by there. They can also do a great job there. They're one of the best places to take a boat to get anything custom. So let me know what y'all think in the comment. I'll put all the information on this in the description. And thank y'all for watching.